taken right to the air. Forced out to his right. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one, but this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
And his first pass falls incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked shy of that first down at the 30.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Gain of 15 there. And that is the Dolphins' first down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum. But it won't just disappear if they fail to score. We'll actually get to that other side of this.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run to prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Penix working from the gun. He rolls to his right. Finds his back. A-Chan. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
There are times quarterbacks got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. A-Chan. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Penix dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Two yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal. They've got a man in motion. Motioning him from the slot right. Now Penix on 3rd and goal. Buys time, rolling right. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
Bates' kick is up and good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff working from the pistol. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short gain is enough to set it down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting a drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Hits him on the out route. He's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Don't come and slow 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Space 60 racks on me, camouflage bells. Diamonds on me, I'm a blue jelly. Check twin, throw me hustle and grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to M.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Got 180. DT. What?
Again, it's Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 5.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. On the draw, this is Gibbs. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
We go tonight.
They'll go for it. Goff headed out right. It's on target to Williams. down to the 30 before going out. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, kill. We go tonight.
Shotgun snap here to go. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He may have taken away that quick slant. Look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. Anticipated that route. It's Johnny on the spot.
A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down.
Goff on 3rd. That one complete to St. Brown. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop was made at the 5-yard line. Offensive line fast.
Gain of 24 yards. And the Lions first down.
From the red zone now. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Brings up 2nd.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
We go tonight.
Trying to sneak here, Goff. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
What's that?
On 3rd and goal, Goff. That one's incomplete in the end zone. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Brock, this is not an ideal spot for any defense, but so far these guys have come up with a nice stand. Of course, they might now need to buckle down for one more play. We'll see.
Yeah, so much more 4-down territory in the league today. So much more aggression with all the data we have out there. I got a sense, though, it's not going to be a play-action pass this time around.
And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
Dolphins 3. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They pitch it to Achane. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down carry for Achane. Snaps to steal the lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
16 yards. That's good for the Lions. 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Rolling from the gun here. Finds Isaac to Slaw. Complete. He's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40. 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They're going to throw again. Goff. Short pass brought in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st down throw from Goff. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Again, Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
180.
Throwing again. It's Goff. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. Team gets him down for 26-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Achane again. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
A gain of 19 yards. First down Miami.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 now from the 46. Staying on the ground here with Achane. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here in second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10 from the 32. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing now on first down. Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Penix working from the gun. And they get to him again. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Fox now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, Penix escapes the pocket. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Dolphins first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
H.A.M. to the right. Continuing to move past the 45. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, it's that second level.
And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball or put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down. Penix here from the gun. Chased out to his right. Caught by Miller. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down Miami.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Putting the tight end in motion. On first down, here's Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalked up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
From the 30 as they line this up, 2nd and 10. Now the Lions calling a timeout, their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Still working from the 30 as they line this up, 2nd and 10. To the air with Penix. On the move, headed right. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Putting a receiver in motion. Third down, it's Penix. Try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell in the INT.
Penix's pass intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. Call. Taken in by Williams outright. Can't prevent the catch, Brock. At least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, it's Gibbs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my high. Damn.
Offense to the line, second down.
Black 20.
Goff. Connects on the crosser. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
Lions, first down.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Offense up to the line fast.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the
Off play
50-yard
action,
line.
Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And that means 3rd down coming up.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Goff on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On 1st down, they're going to start out with H.A. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They send a receiver in motion right. H.N. again on 2nd. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
A 7-yard gain.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and just 2 to go. They'll stick with Achane. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. They might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
Desperation time here. It's everything he has under this one. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Cut. Hey, shout. Shout. Value 3. Value 3. Maverick. Maverick. Turbos up.
Goff to the air now. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's brought down after a short game.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Go. Turbos up. Black 20. Hard ball.
Here's Goff. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hold on. What's that?
Goff off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
White 20. Tell you what.
They're going to throw again. Goff finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Black 20. What's that?
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard.
Play action here with Goff. He's caught. And he's brought down at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. White 20.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions up by 4. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
What's that?
He'll throw it. Brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Practice for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Fox now to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Playing with Achane here out of the gun. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
He'll look to throw it. Gets this one to Waller. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's a screen for Achane. Open space inside the 40. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Achane, a 1st down carry. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Our casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
And it's 3rd down.
Here he is to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And finally, Brock, they can